All right, let's go for this. Oh, that is what I'm talking about. All clear. All right, guys, we're going to be taking a first look here today at the Palmetto State Armory KS47. Pretty dang unique rifle. If you're into 7.62 by 39, but you're not a huge fan of the AK, let's have a look at this. We're going to go to the top of the hill, take a few shots. This is not a review per se. This is the first time we've had our hands on this gun. Let's go up here and have a little fun, have a look at the gun. All right, guys, we're going to be talking here today about the Palmetto State Armory KS47. This is a really interesting AR-15 in that it takes AK-47 magazines and it fires 7.62 by 39 cartridge, which is awesome. There are a lot of guns out there that are comparable to a gun like this. We did a video on the CMMG Mutant last year. You guys are probably familiar with that gun. It's based more on like an AR-10, kind of a beefier, bigger, built-up style of rifle, which is good, okay? But this particular rifle is really awesome in that it retains the lightweight of a standard AR-15 and a little bit more of the modularity of the AR-15 without having to sacrifice all of that, not only in price, but in weight as well. So this rifle still retails for around $1,000, which is considerably lower than the CMMG Mutant. We're not really trying to draw comparisons directly, but the Mutant is really the only other gun I can think of that would even come close to being of the type of gun that this one is in particular. You can see that the lower is very unique in that it's got this large open area. The magazines lock in and out just like an AK-47, so there's none of that straight in, straight out or anything. They rock in just like on a standard AK. You've got a big generous paddle that is truly ambidextrous that can be reached from either side of the rifle and is very easy to get to and actuate. We've got a mil-spec trigger, mil-spec grip, standard mil-spec Palmetto M4 stock on it. We've got a forward assist, a dust cover, a key mod rail. It's got a 16.5-inch barrel. The barrel is threaded 5/8 by 24. We've dropped a Liberty Mystic X on here. This is one of their, what they consider to be a universal suppressor. It can go from 22 LR all the way up to subsonic 308. So full power 300 blackout, full power 7.62 by 39, no problem for this can. But this suppressor works wonderfully on like 9mm. The way that we're running this suppressor right now is in a direct thread fashion. You know, these sections here can be changed out, so you can run like a tri-lug adapter if you want, quick release, any manner that you want. Right now we're just running it as a direct thread. These are very high quality rifles. We're going to shoot it a little bit for you here. We've been running some of this tool ammo, 124 grain soft point. Just pretty much your standard fair ammunition. And we're going to shoot the gun out to about 300 yards and just have a little fun. We've got this topped off with a Vortex PST, Viper PST. It's a 1:4 by 24 and it's sitting in a LaRue, I believe this is an LT 104 mount if I'm not mistaken. All right, we're just going to have a little fun and I'm going to shoot some rounds and then we'll turn it over to Chad and let him have some fun. The purpose of this video is just to showcase the rifle, have a little bit of fun. This is not meant to be a full review. This is just meant to show you the rifle in action, have a little bit of fun with it. It's a unique setup. I like it. It's lightweight. Let's see how it shoots. So that right there, those shots there at about 200, looks like they fell into maybe about 6 inches. That's not too terrible considering the ammunition that we're using. You know, the nice thing about 7.62 by 39 in a gun like this is that you're getting the punch of a 308 bullet and you're getting pretty reasonably good distance out of it. But some of you guys might not be AK people. I myself, I am an AK guy. So I like the idea that all of my AK mags can be laying around and I can take a rifle like this one or maybe the Mutant or really anything like this and have a magazine that can drop into an AR platform, and you get all of the benefits of an AR platform too, which is awesome. You get the trigger modularity, different stocks you can throw in there, charging handles, forward assist. You guys know that ARs are basically just the Legos of guns. So you maintain all of that with this KS47, which is really cool. Also, another feature about this rifle that a gun like the Mutant doesn't have is that this upper, if you just bought this upper individually from them, you can put this on a standard AR lower and you can run 7.62 by 39 proprietary AR magazines in your regular AR lower if that's what you choose to do. Now their lower will not work with any other type of upper other than their upper. Okay, so if you want to use their lower, you do have to buy the complete gun in order to have, you know, the complete setup. So that's one thing, but it is a little bit more modular than, let's just say, a lot of the other offerings would be out on the market. The Mutant is a very robust rifle, and I do like it, but I also like this one. You know, this, you save a little bit of money, it's a little cheaper, it's lightweight, and I would imagine longevity would definitely be there. I mean, it is, you know, the 7.62 by 39 AR has been out for a long time. I mean, people have had 7.62 by 39 AR uppers with the proprietary magazines for quite some time, and they seem to be holding up pretty well. So I'm going to shut up and shoot a little more. Let's try the long range way out there at 300 yards. It's a 4 power optic, so it's about right. Right on top of the plate there, Chad?
Yeah, you're favoring slightly right. Wind's catching it just a touch. Yeah, you're in there.
Those shots all landed in at what, about 6 inches or so?
Oh, heck no, more like 10.
Oh, really? All right. Tell you what, let's try our Coyote down there. I would imagine with a little, maybe a nicer trigger in this thing and just a little bit better quality ammunition, probably get some tighter groups, you know. The wind is kicking us around a good bit, but you know what? No excuses. Or I'm gonna kill our Coyote down there from Shoot Steel. All this steel is from shootsteel.com that we've been shooting here.
Right on his hind quarter there.
Wasn't bad at all. Nice clean mag change. Like how nice the mags go in and out of the gun. Pretty cool there.
Right on his back. Okay.
Tell you what, let's go for a headshot. I think I know where to aim.
Just past his nose. Just under his nose. There you go. Kind of all right around his neck. There you go. Just under his belly.
It hit him in the neck.
Pretty much.
Nice. The wind caught that one. Boys, wind is kicking. Well, I tell you, man, I'm looking down there and I'm seeing like a cluster of shots on his neck where those rounds are just lobbing right in, punching right in the neck.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of cool to know that, you know, you have a 7.62 by 39 rifle that can kill a coyote at 300 yards if you do your part. And this suppressor's working out pretty good. A little Liberty, not bad at all.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. All right, one more mag and I'm gonna shut up here and let Chad have a go. Now, Palmetto State Armory is also offering an AK-47 that we're probably gonna be looking at in an additional video later. So there's a lot of people that are actually getting into the AK market and have gotten into the AK market. Companies like DDI are doing a really good job of putting out a good quality AK for a fair amount of money. Let me kill this wasp here. Got him. No, get the heck out of here. But a lot of companies are doing a really good job of, you know, putting out a good quality AK for a fair amount of money that can really hold up to a lot of the mil-spec stuff that's out there, a lot of the military AKs that are all around the world and everything. This is a good gun for somebody who doesn't really want to try to learn all the intricacies of an AK-47, which is not a complicated gun, but some people don't like change. They don't like something that's different than all the other things that are out there. They want something that feels just like what they're already used to. So from the standpoint of an AR, it's obviously a gun that a lot of people are used to, so throw the standard AK mags in it, you're good to go. We did test this rifle with a few bits of hodgepodge magazines. We had a few Polish and Bulgarian magazines. We got Magpul mags right here, and then we ran some drums through it. No issues with everything that we can put it through. So, all right, one last mag, and we'll get Chad on here. I'll tell you what, let's try the gopher down there. I'm feeling lucky. 300 yards gopher with 7.62 by 39.
You just try that. Right ahead.
All right, Yoda.
You try, I'll succeed.
All right, Yoda.
Go ahead.
I'll help you figure out how to hit him. How about that?
It's usually how it works. Didn't see that one. Oh, just past his nose. Just past his nose.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. There it is.
I'll take it. I'll take it. A rifle that can kill a gopher at 300 yards 5 times in a row, I mean, that's pretty dang awesome. Makes me want to go gopher hunting. If any of you guys out there know a good place we can go kill some groundhogs, let me know. All right, let's try our coyote again. He's feeling a little lonely over there all by his lonesome. I'll tell you what, after my shooting segment, we should just pack it up and go up the hill and just shoot out before. Like, take it out a little further.
Yeah, I'll shoot 4.
All right, let's kill the coyote.
Right over his neck. His nose. Oh yeah.
Man, what are you and what have you done with my AR-15? That's freaking awesome. I like that a lot. You know, and it still retains the handling qualities of a standard M4, which a lot of us really enjoy. I'm kind of torn, really. I honestly am, because this rifle's great and the price point is definitely like spot on in terms of what a lot of people are going to want to pay for this type of rifle. I do like the Mutant. I would not want to take anything away from the quality of gun that the Mutant is. They're both very well-built guns. The Mutant is definitely a beefy gun because it is based more off of an AR-10 but I like the light handling characteristics of this. So in my opinion, it's one of those things that really just comes down to preference and what the intended purpose of the rifle is. Both of them seem to suppress quite well. This Liberty X has just been doing a great job on this particular rifle, and I know a lot of people in terms of suppressors have really wanted to have a suppressor that can fill a variety of different roles, and this Liberty X, Mystic X, really seems to fill that niche quite well. So we're going to move up the hill, get Chad behind the gun, let him outdo me, because I'm sure he's going to be able to hit that gopher at 4. So let's try that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take a few shots from long range for an AK. We're shooting about 440 yards, 400 meters, and you know, after about 300 yards, the 7.62x39 really starts to kind of destabilize and really start to go all over the place. But we're going to take a few shots at this range just to see what the rifle's capable of and what you can come to expect. But so far, we have been nothing but impressed with this setup. It has been shooting exceptionally well, and I actually took a few shots down at the 300-yard mark on the gopher target, and literally, you know, 25 shots out of 30 out of a mag, I could connect with that gopher, and that's literally a 5-inch wide target, give or take, at 300 yards, and that's with just soft point tool ammo, just steel case, just bulk ammo. So I can only imagine what improvement you're going to get with higher quality ammunition, especially something like the Lapua offerings. Although expensive, that stuff shoots very, very well. But enough talking, let me run a little bit through here. And Eric was talking about some of the other mags. We got a little Bulgarian stick mag. This is kind of one of the metal forms, so it's got the metal reinforcement at the top. Great magazines, locks up nice and tight. Use that forward assist there sometimes to get that round seated. Let's give it a whirl. I'm using my little cole-tac rear bag here. Kind of cool, we can just kind of pinch it and get on target. All right, so I'm just gonna go for the big 22-inch round real quick.
Okay.
Pretty much know where to aim, so. Takes a minute to get there. Hitting a little bit low, Eric?
Actually, it's pretty well centered.
Okay. Just doesn't make much of a ping down there by the time it gets there. It loses a lot of steam.
It does.
All right, let's see. A few more shots there.
That round might have went over the top.
Okay, a little
Yeah,
high.
it might be favoring slightly high there.
Yeah, I was comping for the wind earlier.
Yeah,
Wind kind of keeps dying down. Let's see. There we go. All right.
The rounds are probably dropping into about 10 to 12 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty acceptable for this ammo. Now I'm gonna try the gopher again. Let's see what happens. God dang, he's tiny. And this is kind of extreme range for an AK, guys, so I mean, this isn't a...
But it's not an AK, Chad.
Oh, it's not an AK though, that's right. I'm not an AK guy, so this is right up my alley.
Ooh. Low and right, just in front of him.
Okay. Let's see.
Hit the base.
Ah!
Just over the top of his head.
He's an elusive little devil.
Just in front of his face. Same spot. Same spot.
Good Lord, man. I just want one connection with that little guy.
Do I need to get Marvin the Martian, go down there and hit him with a hammer for you?
Maybe. Just call up Dave. He can go down there with a hammer. That's what we did before. kidding, Dave?
Just over the top of his head.
Man.
Just behind his neck.
Oh, right in front of
Knocked
him.
his feet out from under him. Just in front of his belly. Just in front of his paw.
Man, I may not get my connection today.
He's laughing at you, man.
He is laughing at me. But, you know, we are lobbing bowling balls in for the most part at this range. Man. Same place.
That one went real high. I think that was just a hotter round. I
Wow.
don't think that was you.
I'm pretty much keeping the same point of aim.
Well, you start getting some variance in the powder charge. It makes those round goes all over the place there.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about bulk 7.62.
Just behind him. When you could get out here and try this thing out with some Yugo M67 balls, some surplus.
That might work. This stuff grips so good. Ah! All right, I guess the gopher beat me out today. Let's try this little Polish training mag that Eric had mentioned. Just plastic feed lips and all, but yeah, let's give it a whirl.
They're like $7.
Loaded just fine. Tell you what, this is a great little setup, especially with the suppressor that we're running. Eric mentioned it earlier. It's the first time we tried it. I just happened to have it with me and have the adapter and figured we'd throw it on and see what it was like, and everybody loves it, so keeping things nice and quiet. All right, I'm gonna go for the half-size D28 over there. So,
Yeah, earlier, Chad was shooting about an 8-inch group on that particular target.
yeah, he's 12 by 20, so pretty much equivalent to shooting like a full-size D28 at basically like 800 meters, give or take. I mean, it's kind of what it's equivalent to. But, all right, let's see here. All right, let me see if I can find my same point of aim here.
Good.
Yep.
Just over his shoulder.
Gotcha.
Yep. That round hit about 8 inches to the right of him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same spot.
Okay. There we go.
Over his shoulder.
Wow, that must have been a hot round.
You're getting a really random dispersion of rounds that I think is just from the variance in powder charge, because you had two that impacted low on the gong within about 8 inches of each other, and then a few of your rounds hit above his shoulder, and then one of them went about 8 inches over his head.
10-4.
So that's probably just ammo related.
Yep.
Over his shoulder.
Wow, okay.
Under him.
Wow.
Good. Over his shoulder.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
What'd you load this magazine with? It's not the same ammo I was shooting earlier.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It can't be.
Is.
Just kidding.
Well, I emptied out half the powder out of half of them.
Oh, okay, that must be what it is then.
Yeah. To the right.
Lord almighty, man.
Good, lower quadrant of the target.
I guess those targets got hit enough today and they're just tired of me.
Good. That was a good solid center mass hit. Just under it. Just to the right.
Wow.
It's all around it. quadrant. That's a good center mass hit. Good.
It's probably getting pretty warm too.
It is. You're missing to the right each time.
Wow.
That 1, 4, or 5 shot string you had where they all landed it on the plate, they were all within about 8 inches.
That's crazy. I'm just keeping the same point of aim I had earlier, even with the wind.
Yep.
Let me just compensate a little bit more to the left. Oh, out of ammo. Oh well. Well guys, this wasn't meant to be a full review or anything like that. This is literally just a first look. Adam from Palmetto State Armory was literally passing through the area, and I actually met him on the plane on the way back from SHOT Show, and he decided to bring the guns over just for us to check out, and we broke out the cameras. I mean, you know, like Eric said, this thing is somewhat in competition with the CMMG Mutant, but not. Both rifles feature very unique characteristics to each platform. Eric mentioned all that earlier, but I have to say, I almost prefer this just because the weight is very, very light. And with that Liberty Mystic X on there, that's only about a 12.5 ounce can with an adapter. So a very lightweight can, just stainless steel and titanium. Little Vortex optics. PST 1-4 is working out really, really well on this setup. And it's just been running great. I mean, I can't wait to get out and maybe do some more video work with this thing, actually put it on paper. That's something we didn't have time for today. Normally we do some chronograph work and actually test out a bunch of different ammo and put the accuracy potential to the test. But I mean, really practical accuracy today has, I think, been proven. I mean, everything from 100 to 300 yards is just spot on. 400, not so much, but like I said, this is kind of a little bit far for a standard AK platform gun. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned, much more on the way. Take care.